A busy day here, and we're going to start with some breaking news. This is in the Karen Read murder trial. It is coming to a close here. Closing arguments are underway, actually, as we speak. The defense, Alan Jackson, Karen Read's attorney, making his final case to prove to the jury that Karen Read is innocent. Good morning, everyone. I'm Colton Bradford. It's obviously a crucial day in this case for the defense, for the prosecution as well, for the Commonwealth. It's a case that has made headlines around the country. The area outside Norfolk Superior Courthouse, I mean, you just saw there, packed this morning as Read made her way into court. And we have seen, you see a lot of pink, but we have seen people on both sides of this case crowding the steps and lining the streets of Dedham since about 8 a.m. this morning. Let's get to NBC 10's Manoj Kwangari, possibly even earlier than that. He's live for us there now. Manoj, good morning to you. Listen, there's a lot of misinformation that's out online right now because there was a delay in court before the defense was able to begin. What was that delay there?
Well, before the proceedings even began, we saw that a female juror was dismissed. Now, she was not kicked out. The judge maintained that, saying that she only left for personal reasons. That whole process, though, it took about an hour. But then defense attorney Alan Jackson began his opening statement and immediately looked at every single one of the jurors saying, quote, "You have been lied to in this courtroom." He said the prosecution want you to look the other way. And then he began rattling off the times in court he caught state witnesses switching their testimony. As we know, Read is accused of backing into John O'Keefe with her SUV while dropping him off at a Canton home and leaving him to die in the snow. Jackson is still speaking to the jury, but he is making it clear that Read can only be guilty beyond a reasonable doubt.
Your job is to make sure you don't ever look the other way. Your singular duty is to stare down the evidence and do it unflinchingly and do it unwaveringly. You see, you're the only thing standing between Karen Read and the tyranny of injustice.
We'll take a look at your screen. Read is facing second-degree murder, motor vehicle manslaughter, and leaving the scene of a crash. But we're going to focus on that second-degree murder charge because that is the big one. Read can only be convicted of second-degree murder if she intended to kill O'Keefe but lacked premeditation. But here's the thing, even if she didn't intend to kill O'Keefe and she intended to seriously harm him, or if she acted so recklessly that her behavior showed an extreme indifference to his life, she can be guilty. Of course, we've still yet to hear from the prosecution, who will get their 1 hour to present their closing argument to the jury after Jackson is done. We have several crews here right now that'll be updating you when that time comes. But for right now, I'm live here in Dedham. Manoj Kwangari, NBC 10 Boston.
It's important context to add there. Manoj, thanks so much for starting us off this morning. And just a reminder that you can get a recap of what happens inside that courtroom every night on our show, Canton Confidential. You're going to hear insight and analysis from legal experts as we slowly sort of inch closer to a verdict in this case. That is weeknights, 7 o'clock, including tonight, right here on NBC Boston.